It is no secret that a rank ladder in Duel Links is easy to climb. But what if we added a twist to it? In this series I will climb to King of Games, but each time I win, I have to change my deck to the archetype my opponent played, constantly changing my decks and forcing me to master each one along the way. This is the Duel Links deck progression series. Hello guys, Sebastian here. So in this series I want to make the climb to King of Games a little bit more exciting because, as you know, it's really easy. So we're gonna start off with Therion, but since we're in Platinum right now, we didn't really play this month, except for testing like 1 or 2 decks. Like, we didn't play a lot on the games we played, we only played troll decks. So we're starting off with Therion. The list will be pretty standard. I'm not playing any floodgates because that wouldn't be fun, at least for ladder. Not even 7 Tachyon and any shenanigans with it, just clean decks. And let's see what we will go up against and if we win, what we have to change to. Alright, it's Shadow. That's actually a fun deck to play, so I'm looking forward to it. Our game plan should be to activate the Veiler on his Link construct. His hand isn't that great, so he might not even be able to go into it. Yeah, he searched Hedgehog. I think he wants to set this and flip it up. So we might just end this turn with this Veiler. And if he does have El Shaddol, it's also not that great for him. Yeah. So he doesn't have El Shaddol fusion, he just banishes Thresh. Alright. Delay and draw phase. This could be Landseer. So, two hand, we just want Alesia to hand. We get a graveyard setup. I guess Yule is fine. Now we force him to react. It was Landseer. I think we might actually be fine if we just summon 3 monsters and swing. I guess it's Caesar 2. Because we know 2 of the 3 cards in hand, because he revealed them. Those are Dragon and Ariel. So we just get a system. We get the trap. And we don't really need to do much anyways. We just draw for a bit more, but I don't think it's necessary. And then we just swing and it's okay. Okay, so let's see what we're working with. Yeah, okay, this is a pretty standard list. I'll make some adaptations and then I'll see you guys. Okay, so this is the list I made for it. It's just one-shot all fusion. The extra deck is pretty standard. We're not playing the gravity controller because while it makes some combos a bit more awkward, you just want the extra deck space for Typhon because Typhon is really strong in this deck. I'm playing the double schism because I just like having it in the opening hand. It makes combos through hand traps way easier. I'm also playing emergency teleport because not only does it allow you to go into your link construct way more easy, it's also just another copy of Gwendy if you need it to be. So it's not bad in any situation in my opinion. Okay, so let's just get right into it. This looks like a legendary skill. Oh, it actually isn't. This might be hero. It is hero. That's why we start in platinum. Yeah, so we go first. We have a actually really decent hand. We don't want to show the schism yet, but we're basically just playing the regular turn 1 setup. So we go into construct in the main monster zone. Now we can get Rashback too. So we want to send core here. How do we? Oh, can I actually get Rashback here? No, because Core Matter is Core Matter. I should have just used the other monster. I guess it doesn't really make a difference. If the play looks rusty, it's because it is. I haven't played Shadowland in a while. Yeah, we want to draw more. Yeah, that's really decent. Do we want IP in this matchup? No, it's actually fine. Because he can blow up the board anyways. So we're just fusing construct into construct and keep the Veiler. And I guess we can grab something as follow-up. Or do we one-shot all fusion? No, let's grab follow-up. This is nice follow-up, so let's just go ahead. Get this out of the way. Grab back this. And keep it like this. This gives us really good setup to deal with everything he has. Also, we don't need to Veiler the Armed Dragon level 10. Or he doesn't use it anyways. I mean, okay. Go for it. Summon your Shining. Well, that's a bit more sketchy, but he's locked out of extra deck summons, right? Yeah, he's locked out of special summons in total. So we can just hit Neos here. So first we try with Schism. Okay, Schism resolves. That's good. We want one of the constructs gone. Bye bye Neos. Okay, what's he trying to do? I just wants to prevent a flip effect, but we're out of constructs anyway, so this was basically just a reinsurance that nothing happens to us. Okay, he summoned from the extra deck twice. So the easiest way to do this is just... Oh wait, no. Let's not do it like this. We can do it easier. This keeps more options open. Because now we still have window access, we have aerial access if we want to get rid of his cards. And I guess we can flip up aerial here. Just so we have more damage in case there's anything. But we're fine, and that's it. So here goes next. Yeah, so this is not optimized at all. Let's see what we come up with. Okay, so this is the hero list we came up with. The engine is basically 20 cards. So what the stack wants to do turn 1 is get out the Infernal Rage as fast as possible to get our setup. Because Infernal Rage gets us to the Winged Kuriboh level 6. And if you use Neos to summon it, it contributes itself to summon Sunrise, to also give you Miracle Fusion. So turn 1, you get Liquid Soldier draw. And this can be your discard because it also summons itself from graveyard. Then on your opponent's turn, it pops a monster and deals damage. And because you search it and tribute this, you already have a monster in graveyard to banish for it. Then you have Wake Up your Elemental Hero to OTK. And the deck can deal absurd amounts of damage. Lancia is also really nice in this, because if you Lancia Destiny Hero will end on DP and Plasma, and your skill gives you a free Super Poly, and Super Poly can just fuse into Escoridao. So Destiny Hero's board is basically non-existent against you. With that said, let's show off the combo in a duel against NPCs. So for example, this hand works wonderfully. So first we want to summon Stratos because we want to get Liquid Soldier into rotation. So here we grab Liquid Soldier. Then we send away the Stratos for Neos. Grab our fusions. Here we want to have Liquid Soldier on Chain Link 1. So we search the Kuriboh first and don't accidentally draw it. Okay. So this will be our discard. Now we can tag out either into Brave Neos if you don't have access to Neos Fusion, because that can get you to it, or what we do most of the time, just Sunrise. Because Sunrise triggers on summon, grabs you another Miracle Fusion. So this way we can build up immense board presence here. Also, we can, if we have double Sunrise, both trigger each other, so if any hero attacks, you destroy something. So, because we don't need to search for Poly anymore, we can just do it like this. And since we run double Neos, we don't need the Neos in the graveyard right now. This can be banished. And either this or Shining will be your turn 1 setup. So normally turn 1, instead of the second Sunrise, you summon Shining if you want the extra board presence. But since we go second, it's fine. We can do whatever. And here we can actually also summon Rainbow Neos. But we don't really need to because it's an NPC, so we just heal our graveyard. Giving us extra draws in the process, and returning a brick to the deck. So as you saw, we deck finned a lot, and we drew 4 cards. So this is a lot better than what we played against in Ranked. Alright, let's hope this goes well. Maybe we'll face some action meta decks. This could be Therion. Oh no, it's Shadowlord again. Why is it Shadowlord again? I mean, I guess it's fine. No droll, please. Okay, no droll. No Veiler, please. Oh no. Yeah, so this can happen too if you draw 3 of your 9 tags and 30 cards. But I guess it's not the worst. Necro Valley here is only placed as a hindrance because maybe his hand isn't that great, so we actually have a shot. Okay, so reveal 2 dark monsters, and what does he set from deck? Yeah, so dragon. Yeah, I guessed it. So maybe the level 10 can actually keep us safe. No point in hitting this, because we know there's another dragon in hand. Otherwise reveals dragon and hedgehog. So right now there's actually no threat on us at all. Oh, beast too. I mean, sure. Beast Falco, so now we know the entire hand. So the rest of the hand is hedgehog and dragon. Now 1 unknown card that he draws. No need to draw that, he doesn't search anymore this turn. That's fine too, because he just said it. The only thing we need to worry about is Underworld Goddess. Because if he unicorns here, he goes minus infinity. Okay, so yeah, we will use the armed dragon here. Get rid of Necro Valley. Get rid of 1 of the dragons. So now he has the unicorn, if he wants to get rid of the armed dragon. Otherwise, yeah, we live. That's a really clutch top deck, to be honest. So let's grab another Stratos. What else does he have? The set card is the top deck. We don't know what it is. I guess what we could do is replace the armed dragon with a Neos. But I don't know if that's worth just for popping the back row. I don't think so. Because we could also just summon Stratos and add to our hand. So we actually... Right now we're in a very good position because we don't need to summon anything from extra deck. I mean, we could. So, just a thought experiment. If we summon Infernal Rage here, yeah, we don't need to add a Favorite card. We don't get the second effect. But if we replace Stratos with Neosea, we do get the second effect. So let's do it like this. Get deeper into the deck. Because he was in top deck mode, I don't think he will have Shadow Fusion here. And even if he has, we can just use Armed Dragon to pop. Oh, okay. Schism, what can he summon here? He can go for Construct. That's a bit annoying. We are forced into Great Tornado if he does. But Great Tornado is still game for us, so let him have this. Good thing Droll is a wind monster. Because now we have game on board. He would need to send Hound and turn his own monster into, to defense. Yeah, he didn't. We're fine. So that's just 68 on our board, minus 2000 on his. So GG's, and back to Shadow it is. Okay, so when I checked the list, I realized there's no chaos in its side. So I think for now we can replace either an Aerial or one of the light monsters or emergency teleport with chaos. Or actually let's do Schism, because we have Schism anyways. The second one is nice to have, but chaos is nicer to have. Because it gives you the ability to search for a light monster to go into full combo. Okay, maybe we play Punk or Stun in the next one. Or it's another... Oh, it might be Therion. That's probably not Therion. I haven't seen Therion set 3 pass yet. So there are multiple options now. We could hold skill and start playing through back row. Or we could just... what do we actually want to grab? Well, there's nothing we need to grab right now, so let's just hold skill for now. Start off with archetype fusion. Let's see how he reacts. Nothing. That's interesting, I didn't expect that. Surely there's something here. Again, nothing. Okay, then I guess we get some setup for later. We have Hedgehog in hand. Hedgehog can give us Squarmater. Squarmater can send Core. But we can also just set Hedgehog and flip it up. And I think that's the better play. So we actually send Core here. And we special summon Beast. Gives us back some follow-up. Let's see if he does anything to Beast. Oh, Eclipse. I mean, I guess. We still haven't used skill, so... Yeah, it seems we can't kill this turn, so... Let's just go for conservative play here. Because even if it is Therion and it just bricked, this is a really hard setup to break. Oh, there's actually nothing. Yep, Lava Golem. This might be Therion. Yeah, let's just get rid of the last back row. Banish Wendy in case we draw Ariel. Good thing we ended on Winder, because now we can still go into it. There's nothing he can do about it. He cannot clear it with just his hand. I think we actually want to stop this because we saw Eclipse, we saw Lava Golem. I mean, Lava Golem doesn't do anything here, but Eclipse does. So let's prevent a search here. We don't want him to draw cards with charge. Yeah, I thought so. Was correct to just go Winder when we couldn't kill. Okay, this was a one box run Therion with a rather interesting extra deck. How many starters is he on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 starters and 29 cards. Yeah, that can break, definitely. Last weekend in the KC Cup I also played Therion, and at one point I bricked 4 games in a row. Fortunately I went a second in 3 of those 4 games, but it really sucked. So where do we have it? Yeah, we don't like to play Floodgates in the Therion right now, just because it's unfun because the opponents scoop too fast. Alright, so for the last game for this episode. Powerful creation. We might lose this one. Because that might be... If he didn't brick, he will probably end on Tyrant's Tirade. And I wait to out this. Okay, he didn't... Wait. That's not what I expected. Interesting. So this grabs the yellow one. Is he just gonna set up Robin Nightingale? How does he want to trigger the second skill? I mean, I guess he doesn't want to trigger the second skill and then just search Lava Golem on his turn and OTK me with the damage redirection. Maybe. because I cannot destroy his cards by card effects if Nightingale is on the field. So basically I have to use Teardrop, Underworld Goddess and maybe Typhon. But what should we end on in this case? I think we might... Okay. Kahio Reigetsu. It grabs a fusion. Oh no, is this FTK? Because I know this deck could FTK in the TCG. But it doesn't look like it, it's just Nightingale. And I guess he draws the card. But that's fine. That's not anything that's worrisome. Now the board just got much better. Because that's Robin. And I can't target either of those monsters. So I guess we need to go for Underworld Goddess and Typhon. That's a lot of investment. But I guess we can leave the Robin. So his follow-up will be Lava Golem, most likely. So we need to deal with 2 bounces. I mean, Regulus can deal with 1. And we want to get rid of the spell. And I think just not using Phoenix Effect is more cost efficient. So we definitely want this in our hand. And I think the second card we will grab is Foom because... Oh no, we just summon a regular in attack mode. Oh no, Foom in attack mode has lower stats. So those to the graveyard. We search this, so we reveal this. We'll grab the Foom off this Colosseum later. So now we try to start forcing out stuff. This forces out something, right? It does. Yeah, that's actually fine because we needed something to discard anyways. And draw doesn't really hurt us. That's really nice. So Foom to a hand because that's what we want to end on. This will force a bounce, I think. Okay. Since this can deal with the back row, I will keep this. This Colosseum to deal with the back row. We deck fin a bit. We grab back something from grave. I guess shuffling this back is not that bad. Because this way we have another discard. And we can't OTK this turn anyways. We just want to get rid of Nightingale. So, no, not this one. Phoenix. Oh, no. Let's not do this. Let's actually do it a bit differently. Because our bot gets tributed anyway. So let's just get more resources out of it. Because now this can be used for Typhon. Yeah, I know. I'll hurry up. So Typhon bounces this. And our backup actually looks really nice. Because even if he tributes 2, we have Tachyon Transmigration and we have Therion Cross to deal with the follow-up. Yep. Now we know there's nothing. So we just banish this. Because the other card is a monster. And now he can't deal with everything because we have a negate. We have another negate, but he can only Lava Golem. Oh yeah, he can actually play around the negate, but he can't kill. Should have gone into 107 with the Dragluxion. But that's fine, we still have a bounce. And we still have a negate. Yeah. Alright, so this time we went 5-0. But we're still in Platinum, so the real fun starts when we're in Legend. Because people will play better. Okay, so we will start off the next episode with Lyrilusk, and let me know what variant do you want me to play. Because I can either play the FTK version or just play a regular version. Alright, until next time, see you guys, bye.